Hello, guys. This is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and I have some great news for every Nintendo Switch owner out there. I mean, I kind of was always saying, what the hell is Nintendo thinking? Putting up stupid phone apps that in order to do voice chats, you need to hook it up to a stupid phone, and from the phone to the Switch, and all of this. It kind of reminds me of those Apple phone, the iPhones when they took out the head jack and add 100 things that you have to, all these things that you got to add on to it. It was such a bad idea. I was like, Nintendo is so stupid. Because, like, for games, let's say, like, Payday 2 or, Fortnite, when you want to plan heists with your buddies or plan an attack or whatever with your guys, you need to do voice chat. And I was like, what the hell is this, Nintendo? Why aren't they having some kind of native way? That app absolutely freaking toodalutely stinks on ice no matter how you slice it. Anyways, so what happened was I was kind of amazed. I looked on, I was looking on the forums and we were starting to look and whatever because I got Fortnite and I was like, wow, this is so stupid. There's got to be a way that you can freaking play this on voice chat. And actually there is. They natively had it on the Switch where you can talk. So then I was looking and I said, how come this game has it and other games don't? Well, apparently I ran into an article and you're going to like this. I mean, I'm going to read this out to you. It says, hijacking the top comment here, but the Switch does support native voice chat. Developers can choose whether they implement it or not. This has been a feature up for grabs for devs since the beginning of April. The source is, AMQA for a company who works on Switch games. Okay, so basically they're saying to all the, that they had these, dev kits released to all the developers, and the developers can choose whether or not to implement them. So it wasn't Nintendo's fault, apparently from April. It wasn't Nintendo's fault. It's the people who actually developed the games didn't put that natively in it. Now, there might be some things that I'm thinking might have been the reason why some devs didn't do it and some devs did. There's some developers that like to release a game and not to release any patches for it. They release it. That's the way it is. You know that that's how it is in mobile games and also a lot on Vita games and the PS Vita days, when PS Vita was just came out and whatever, and they actually had games to play. All of these guys would release it and barely ever release updates for it. Unless there was like something like for instance, like WWE, where it's a crapperoo and they're just trying to constantly put Band-Aids on it. But, in WWE's case, it's a totally different story. It's crap however you slice it. But in terms of, the Vita games, they used to have any type of things that would, let's say, crash or whatever, they would come up with a solution to fix it. Now, the reason why they wouldn't do that is because every month a new dev kit comes out, usually. I like I told you, I used to do game design and a bunch of things. I sucked at it. I'm not going to even lie. I totally sucked at doing it. But I understand how the Unreal Engine works. I understand how developing a game works. And if they keep releasing new dev kits with new laws and new this and new that, you would be kind of a slave to constantly make updates for a game and be busy to release updates for a game when you could work on new, better games. Now, if you're a big giant company, that's not a problem. But if you're an independent game developer, it becomes a little bit of an issue. So I think because of that, most of these developers probably didn't want to release it. Didn't want to take advantage of it. But whatever. So this guy was asking basically for real. So it's up for devs themselves to decide. And they wrote technically yes, but there are some small limitations. I'm sure that's the limitations. Every month, newer regulations. There you go. And versions of development kits are released to developers. And the only versions above a certain number can support voice chat similar to screenshot and video feature. These build kits correspond to the current firmware you guys have on your Switches at home. Any games made on these newer versions can make use of the voice chat feature, but adding it to an already released game means submitting it to Nintendo again and having to follow new sets of guidelines and yada 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 yada. And of course, it says you wasted. What does it say here? Time to be passed. Failure to pass several times also results in a hefty you wasted of our time fee for games already released. It can be a ball ache to patch and resubmit. You see, so even the games that are released already, if you had, as a developer, you would have to resubmit it to Nintendo, and then they would come up with all kinds of laws and all kinds of crap. And if you don't pass it or whatever, they even give you, they charge you a fee for it or whatever. No developer wants to do that with past games, so most likely it's not going to come out with the past games part. But for the newer games, I think developers are going to start to take full advantage of it, like Fortnite already did. So I think it's really cool. You just plug in your headphone and you just have your, you could do voice chat natively on your Switch, which should have been like from the beginning of the Switch. But I am so happy that they released it. Again, like I told you guys, all you guys that don't want to jump ahead and buy the Nintendo Switch yet, I totally get it. And like I told you, wait till they start developing crap. And when they have a finished product, because this I call a beta product, but when they have an actual finished product where all the kinks are worked out, no more bricked systems, which is right now what's happening, like the version 2, which is the one I have, and they're going to call it version 1 even though it's not. Version 1 was the ones that that got bricked. In fact, there was nobody from version 2 that ever said anything about its system being bricked. So from now on to the end, it's going to be fine. The only thing is, get them new, obviously. But for you guys that want to see if it's worth it to jump on the Switch, right now they got a big lineup of games coming up. Smash Brothers, which I cannot freaking wait for December. Pokemon on November. We got great games coming out. Bandicoot is coming out with, I think later this month, what is it, like a up-resed version of it, a nicer version of it. I can't wait to see what the heck that looks like, even though I played the crap out of it. I don't really think I want it, especially for the $40 price point, and maybe $30 I'll do it. I'll wait till they have a sale or something on the Nintendo store. Mega Man 11, which I am psyched about, y'all, and I did it. You guys actually alerted me. I didn't even know about it till they made the announcement, but before you guys alerted me and said, Lior, you have to get this game. I want to see it reviewed, please, blah, 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 blah. I said, hey, 100%. My eyes just went like this when I read Mega Man 11. And I was like, you guys are freaking awesome. And I went and got it. And I will be reviewing that for you in the day one that it's released. I'm not going to do a 12 o'clock, review like I usually do, because the new games, I made a deal that the new games are not remade games. I want to actually buy the cartridge. So I'm going to buy the cartridge for that game, and I'm going to have it because I'm a collector. I just don't like remade games. The remade games like Bayonetta and all of that, I have it on this. So it was easy to do that, or, all of these things. But on day one, just wait for the review, and I'll review it, and I'll tell you if it's worth it or not before you shell out that cash. Or you could be saving up that money and buying, Smash Brothers, which is, by the way, also a game you guys didn't request yet because you didn't know that it was coming out. But I did go ahead and pre-order that. So I will be doing a full-on review for you guys on that game as well. So basically, in a nutshell, right now is probably the best time to buy a Nintendo Switch. If you want to wait till the holiday, do that. It doesn't matter. Wait till December and get it on the holiday and Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. Get that freaking system, because that system's going to be freaking awesome. I'm telling you. Now, for you guys who want to wait till the next version comes out, not version 3, the revision 3, but an actual new version of the system coming out, it's going to be about a year to 2 years. Now, they might also release a smaller version of this, because I still don't see how they're going to replace, which they want to do. There's, phasing out the 3DS, which had a long shelf life, but and the 2DS. So, the thing is, what I'm going to say is if you want to wait, it's going to be about a year and a half to 2 years, I think, till they're going to release another one. But I am going to say, if you want to wait, also wait till the Direct is going to come out. This Direct was kind of lackluster, but it showed us a bunch of games coming out. Of course, they had a lot of shortcomings like Metroid Prime 4 and Yoshi wasn't released. But I think it's because they don't want these games getting steamrolled by the good lineup that they have. And also, there's going to be another Direct by the end of this year. So I think they're going to wait to have something to talk about. So who knows? You could wait till the next Direct comes and be even amazed with more games. Those games are going nowhere. It's not going to be sold out, so you can wait. But I recommend buying this in the holidays. I really think you guys are going to have a lot of time and it's going to be a great investment to have. And that's Really all I got to say about that. I will be reviewing for you guys just for the sake of the channel. Like I said, I would never, ever, ever buy another WWE 2K game ever again by 2K, ever. I don't, when Nintendo gave it a green light, it was the most dumbest thing Nintendo could have done, who basically screwed all their fans from it. And Nintendo is to blame, 2K is to blame, but ultimately Nintendo for giving the green light. But I will get it for the sake of the channel. As you guys requested it, I said, I swore it, and I promise, and I will do it. I will buy that game, and I will review it in day one for you, totally like I did in all of the WWE 2K, the patches and everything, all the updates. I reviewed it for you guys. I'm a big WWE fan, and I'm really pissed off that, I was really looking forward to finally having a portable game. That was one of the major reasons I actually got the Nintendo Switch. And I am going to be doing a review. Again, I don't recommend you buy it unless you get some kind of voucher that that 2K apologizes for being dumb shits, and Nintendo apologizes for being a dumb shit, and actually gives you money, like some kind of voucher, some 50%, some kind of thing to say they're sorry. I wouldn't recommend buying it until I review it. I'm getting it. I swear it goes against everything I stand for. I'm getting it because you guys requested it, and I will get it, and I will review it, and I'll make sure that you guys don't shell out your hard-earned cash and get fooled like we all did during the holiday season. I will put out, just like I did, and all of that thing, fully immersive, extensive review for you guys to see. From 1-on-1 to 2-on-2 to entrances to 3-on-3 to whatever the hell they got going on. I will show you a review about everything, and you'll know if it's worth the money or if it's worth to save your money and save it for better games that are going to be coming out, whether it be this year or by next year as well in 2019. A ton of games, I'm sure, are lined up as well for that one as well. In the next Direct, we'll know even more. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. As always, self-funded here. This is why obviously I do everything for honesty. I give honest reviews. I don't even do Patreon services. I don't want to owe anything, to anybody. I want to give honest reviews. That's the reason I opened this channel. Like I said, I got a job of my own. This is a little bit of give back, a little bit of I am sick and tired of bullshit reviewers, and this is why I came out with this channel. The only thing I ask is that you share the video. Even share the information of the video. Take full credit for it. I really don't care. The point is, I just want people not to get ripped off. Like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell button to be alerted of all the new videos that are coming out. I do everything from technology reviews to programming to troubleshooting to unboxings, to reviewing games, to unboxing games. You name it, I do it. And I'm doing now 2 mini-series. One is how to build a gaming computer on the cheap. That's coming out every Sunday, as you can see. It's already ongoing. And then after that, I'm coming out with how to make a helmet of any character, whatever, but a helmet or any product on a 3D printer from beginning to end with paint and everything. And that'll be a mini-series. These are mini-series that you guys requested. And as always, I accommodate. So let me know if there's any other mini-series you want me to cover, and I'll try to do it as much as I can. I'll save up, do it, whatever it is. Love y'all. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.